To my sweet grandchild, our family, our community, we're all so proud of you. That's why there isn't anything we wouldn't do to try and protect you. You represent a legacy of honor, courage, and pride. Never forget that.
Getting vaccinated helps protect us, generation after generation. Talk to a doctor or nurse in your community today and learn how you can help protect your child with recommended childhood vaccines. Brought to you by Merck.
What a way to begin the second hour with the newest guy in town, and certainly somebody who has been there, done that, qualified for just the most unbelievable positions that he's held. I mean, I was looking the other day, and Jason Horn, who's the new athletic director at Florida Memorial University, has indeed been around and worked with everybody from the NBA to the Detroit Pistons and spent a lot of time in Louisiana and New Orleans, and he's kind enough to join us here on this Monday. Jason Horn, thanks so much. Welcome to South Florida, and wow, nobody knows the NAIA like you do.
Thanks. It's been fun so far. I've been here since July 5th, started July 6th, and have hit the ground running. I want to start by saying, the last time my name was said on this station, Hank Goldberg said it.
Wow.
A long time ago when I was working with when the Olympics was in South Florida.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's right. You've had a lot of association in the past with the state, with University of Miami. You worked with the University of Central Florida as well. So, wow. Hammer and Hank. Yes, definitely a legend in the town. And certainly with you having an opportunity to come into a program, that's been around for, it has tradition, but we're now in 2021, and sometimes a lot of these programs don't update themselves to where we are. And certainly with you aboard, you're going to do that. And let's hit it right now. Let's talk a little bit about, obviously everybody knows about the football program, but this is a school that has many sports. This is not just everybody they have football now, and but this is a program that is really, really a challenge to everybody in the Sun Conference.
Yeah, we're, one of the things when I talked to President Hardrick when we were discussing the job is that we really want to, or he really wants to take the athletics department to the next level and, contend for championships. And my motto, as I've said many a times, is win, grow, and graduate. We want our students to win when they get on campus from day one. We want them to grow from high school kids to young adults, and we want them to graduate from the university. Right. So we're excited about. I'm excited about the coaches that I get to work with, and I'm looking forward. We've got some student athletes on campus, but really when everyone kind of returns next month, it'll be pretty exciting.
I was going to say while you were talking, and I was thinking about that, talking about where you're located, being in Miami Gardens, and a lot of people regard it as the epicenter. Now, this may stun you, but the epicenter for athletic talent anywhere in the world. Think about that. You have Olympic track gold medalists from there. You have basketball, NBA basketball players. You have NFL players by the truckloads. You have professional track athletes. You have more, and baseball too. You have 4 kids who grew up in Miami Gardens, Opelika area before it was Miami Gardens, which is that area now, that play Major League Baseball. So you are right in the heart of an athletic. Everybody would love to be where you're situated, and you guys have tapped into that in all the sports.
Yes, I'm excited about that. I did not know that fact, and but it'll be great to get out in the community a little bit more and meet some of those folks and invite them over to campus and see our facilities and to just come over and enjoy some games.
Right. Now, as we're, I'll tell you what, as we're speaking with Jason Horn, the new athletic director at Florida Memorial University, the one thing I wanted to talk about is your experiences. I mean, because you've had it from collegiately, professionally. As you mentioned, you work with both the winter and summer games and the Olympics, which is just, I mean, that's defining. You work with Conference USA, an outstanding conference as well. What are some of the things that you want to bring that you've learned along the way here that you know will be a good fit?
I think just and I was talking about it earlier today, is with our basketball coaches is just to kind of bring kind of the outside of the when the clock isn't running aspect of sport, the in-game entertainment, the things that kids enjoy when they come out to games, and really just kind of making it the total package. Those are a lot of the things that I picked up along the way. So like when I worked in what was then the D League, now it's the G League. It was a lot of that. Minor League Baseball, it was a lot of that. When I was in the Mid-American Conference, and really just kind of, building customer service, and we want people, win or lose, to go away talking, making good water cooler talk when they get back to the office.
Yeah, no, I agree. Talk about, okay, what's different? Let's say Xavier, when you got to Xavier and they were a program that was looking out the same way that Florida Memorial is, for just some structure, something to bring it updated. And you did an awesome job at Xavier. What did you do there that you probably, maybe just because it was maybe a different school, that you would do differently, or would you do the same things, just have to kind of modify things?
I think a lot of the same things. I would say that at Xavier, when I got there, some teams were winning a little bit more. But one of the things that I like to champion is my job. Bill Bradshaw, who was the AD at Temple, one of the things he said to me a long time ago, he's like, the athletic director's job is to coach the coaches. And so I think I do a pretty good job of that, with getting coaches to kind of think a little bit outside of the box when it comes to recruiting, and just kind of as they analyze and visualize championships and what that means, and making sure that they get students that can be successful at the school. I'll never forget talking to a tennis coach at Xavier, and I asked him, I said, what's one of the things that you really don't like dealing with? He's like, I don't like dealing with academic issues. I said, then why not recruit kids that are going to come with fewer academic issues? And he thought about it, and most of the years that I was there, the men's and women's tennis teams both led the GPA column. So it's really just kind of doing some of those things that I like to think that I do things based on logic. You don't hear that too often in sports sometimes, but it's, does this make sense? So when I got here, I told all of the coaches, I said, let's discuss different things. I said, if you were told no or to wait on something 5 years ago, and it might make sense to do it now, let's take a look at it, see if it makes sense, and if it fits, maybe let's try it. But I enjoy kind of trial and error. I'm not afraid to make a mistake. Sometimes when you make a mistake, especially in the marketing aspect, the fans don't know. They have no idea. I mean, I'm sure in radio, there's times where you do something and it didn't go as you planned, but people will tell you, "Oh, that was great," and you're like, "Oh, okay, that's fine."
Yeah.
But that's kind of the thing.
I understand. I agree with you. I mean, it happens. It happens probably in every walk of life, and certainly in your job too. Jason, before I let you go, I wanted to ask you, being the type of person who immerses himself in the communities, I know that you were on the board of directors, the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation, and also the Minority Opportunities Athletic Association, which is huge. I mean, especially in this area. I mean, it's a topic every day, isn't it, nationally? Talk about that and what you plan to do as far as the communities in Miami as well.
Well, the obviously I'm not in New Orleans anymore, so I'm going to step down from that position once my term is up with the Sports Foundation. But again, I'm scheduling meetings with different people locally, kind of looking at some synergies and where some things make sense. I'm going to continue as on the executive committee with MOA. I also will do some things with the Sun Conference and with the football conference as well, and then just kind of see where it makes sense for me to be involved with different organizations in South Florida. So I've only been here a few weeks, so I'm really kind of.
I got you booked.
It really just kind of meeting different people, and I met with Big Brothers Big Sisters already, and some other organizations, and really just kind of feeling it out and seeing where some people want me to be, and then just making some decisions based on time.
Good stuff. Jason Horn, the Director of Athletics at Florida Memorial University. Thanks so much for taking the time. We'll catch up with you. Can't wait to see you maybe at a game, on the sideline or watching you, rooting those Lions on, because we know the coach extremely well. We have Coach Ice Harris on a lot, and we're proud of him and what he's become and what he represents.
Well, we hope to see everybody on September 11th out at Travis Powell Stadium for our long-awaited home opener.
Good stuff. Jason Horn, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Have a great evening.
Hey, you too.
Good stuff. New athletic director at Florida Memorial University. University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute treat athletes of all levels, elite pros, active adults, and youth athletes. Recover your game. Visit uhealthsportsmedicine.com. That's uhealthsportsmedicine.com.
To my sweet grandchild, our family, our community, we're all so proud of you. That's why there isn't anything we wouldn't do to try and protect you. You represent a legacy of honor, courage, and pride. Never forget that.
Getting vaccinated helps protect us, generation after generation. Talk to a doctor or nurse in your community today and learn how you can help protect your child with recommended childhood vaccines. Brought to you by Merck.